Welcome to Tarifa in the south of Spain. It's actually the most southern point in mainland Europe. And we're just 1 hour from Morocco by ferry. Tangier is the city on the other side. So what better opportunity to go and visit there? It'll be my first time visiting Africa and actually first time outside of Europe. But we have about half an hour before we need to be at the ferry. So let's go for a little wander around Tarifa. It's very quiet here this morning, not really the peak summer season, but we do have some sun in the sky, so hopefully that continues. It was quite windy earlier, but it's calmed down a little bit now. It's time to head inside the ferry port now and get checked in. So Tarifa is about 2 hours from Malaga, very easy drive, so quite possible to do as a day trip as we're doing from Malaga and the Costa del Sol. Just coming into the ferry terminal now. All checked in and just 10 minutes till we board. Very windy out here now. Should be a fun crossing. On board the ferry now, let's have a look around. It's so windy on board. I hope it isn't like this the whole way. And that's us leaving Europe for the day. You can see some windsurfing going on over there. Perfect day for it. And that lighthouse there is the actual final southernmost point of mainland Europe. It's the first views of Morocco behind me in the far distance there. Just coming into the port of Tangier now. And that was my first step into Africa. So we're off the ferry now. It's just a quick check of the passport to make sure it's stamped as you do the formal immigration on the ferry where they check that form. So yeah, we're just walking through the port now. What's the plan for today? We'll have a walk around the Medina, around the newer parts of the city, to the beach. But to be honest, no real plan. Just 5-6 hours to experience Morocco. That's our ferry over there, the Balearia greeny blue one. So just heading out of the port area now. Wanted to get some cash from the ATMs, but there was 3 of them next to each other that were all conveniently turned off and next to the exchange office. Wonder what happened there. And then we had maybe 5 or 10 people offering to be our tour guide. But we don't need a tour guide. We're just gonna have a walk around and see what we can find. And if that fails, we have ChatGPT, so don't worry about us. The hop-on, hop-off buses provided us with a nice free tour guide here where to go. First thing will be to try and cross the road. There's a lot of lanes of traffic here. Wasn't too bad, but it's not too busy, so we'll see later. It was about €4 or €5 to go in there and walk around the fortifications. Maybe we'll do that when we come back later, as it's near the port anyway. But I think we'll go into the Medina now and see that. Some cats and dogs just here, laying in the sun. Can't blame them. Could definitely get lost in here. So I think Tangier is quite a multilingual city. We have up here Arabic, Spanish and French. This dog seems to know where he's going. Let's follow. I'm not sure if we're following the dog or the dog's following us. So many cats around here. There's a lot of stray dogs, but they seem really calm, don't cause any trouble. Just come outside the Medina for a little bit through the fortifications, and there's a great view of the ocean and also the port over there. So from here we get a nice view over the Medina, which dates back over 1,000 years. And then further into the distance there's the new town. So now we're going to come out of the Medina and have a look around the newer part of the city. So just outside the Medina we come to this public square. There's a lot going on here, a lot of people, a lot of traffic. Really nice atmosphere actually, and the sun is shining. All quite nice. It's really quite busy out here now, a real contrast to the Medina with all the quiet streets in there. When it comes to food, I'm not always that brave, but we have a very safe option here, I think. Easy. Yeah, I'm well fed now, so we continue exploring the streets. So we're in the heart of the city now. There's traffic everywhere, beeping of horns. It's, yeah, quite different. Some very tall palm trees in front of me here. And now we've reached the opposite end of the city from the Medina. And we have the Hilton Hotel, the shopping centres, and the railway station. This is the main train station, Gare Tangier Villa. Let's go and see inside. Just opposite the railway station is the city mall. Let's go and have a look inside there. Just had a quick walk around in there as we don't have so long before the ferry and we don't want to miss that for sure. But it was a really nice mall, lots of different shops. Would have liked to have maybe spent longer and had a look in the shops and got some good deals, but not today. So we're at the beach now, we're going to take a walk along back to the port. There's lots of horses along the beach here which you can have a ride on, but to be honest, they don't seem to really have the best control over them, so there's no way I would be going on one. No need for gym membership in Tangier. So coming to the end of the time in Tangier today, and what do I think? Well, sure, it's a bit crazy in places, traffic, hard to cross the roads for sure at times. Some places there was quite a bit of litter. But in general, I'd say the city, it feels very safe. It's quite clean for the most part. A lot to see, like food and shops everywhere. Yeah, so I think a real nice day trip from the south of Spain. Can definitely recommend it. I think in the summer, this would be an absolutely fantastic beach. The sand looks really nice. I'm sure the sun, it would be very nice and warm here. And I can see on the beach, it's not just horses, but there's also some camels. You can see in the distance there, behind the cranes, the Medina where we started the day. And then the big long beach. We got about 30 minutes before we need to be at the ferry port, so just have a quick walk through the Medina again. So we're back to pretty much where we started from when we came off the ferry this morning. Just heading to the ferry port now. It's around 5 minutes away. Just outside the ferry port now, so it won't be too long before we are on the ferry back to Spain. I think I'm gonna end this video here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe.